Hey, what's up, everybody? So, wanted to make just a kind of like a little bit of a quick video. So, welcome back to the channel. Gonna try and really do my best to keep some videos going. So, back on topic. So, got a new project. This one's gonna be a little bit of a special one because I have never dealt with these cars. Always wanted one. I had one back in high school in '97. Fuck, what would it be? A WJ? So that should pretty much give it away. It's a Jeep. So I used to have a '97 Grand Cherokee that used to be my high school car. Loved it to death. It ran great. Never modified it. It was awesome. So now, after huffing a whole lot of paint and making some really bad decisions, I decided to buy myself an XJ. But for real, this thing came up. I think it was a little bit of a rush sale. And I think I got a great price for it, so for what it is. And here it is in all her glory, a 1999 Jeep Cherokee. I think it's a Sport. Here, hold on, this is gonna drive me mad. How to get this screw out. Always gotta love it when they come with extra hardware. But overall, super clean. Got my dogs over there. Little Jeep, came with pretty halfway decent interior. I do have my buddy coming over on Sunday to wash these because that's a little on the gross side. She's seen some shit. It's got a little bit higher on the mileage, but alright, there we go. Kind of had to take an extra try there. I accidentally left the key on and almost killed the battery, but she starts up and runs, damn it. She does have 190,000 miles, but she idling pretty smoothly. Got tons of oil pressure, does not overheat. I did drive it around town today and it drove actually pretty damn good. So transmission solid. Got to be careful with the the handle because it does come off, so that'll be getting fixed. The interior a little on the dirty side, but that'll get fixed. It came with this cool little solar panel trickle charger for it, so that's gonna be cool. But I do kind of plan on either me driving this or at least someone else at least using it as a beater vehicle. It came with a big ass knife. Okay, cool. I thought that was like an e-brake handle, not gonna lie. I didn't even notice that was a knife. I'm gonna be real, I did not look at this thing very well when I was test driving it, but overall I think it's in pretty good shape, and we even got some free parts with it. I'll show you those now. So here is that light bar. I was kind of in the middle of troubleshooting before I decided to make a video, just making sure I was even getting power, and it looks like I'm not, so I have a break somewhere in this wire, but I'll check that out later. But first things first is we got some new floor pans. So yes, that is the Jeep's Achilles heel that I was talking about. She is gonna need some floor pans, so I got the left and the right, and some frame stiffeners, rear section, and front and centers. Okay, cool. So we have frame stiffeners and a new cross member, some jumper cables, came with some ratchet straps, a nice little first aid kit, some cleaners, and a whole other parts. I'll show you those here in a little bit. But the real high ticket items is that it has brand new shocks, brand new leaf springs, brand new tires, Falken Wild Peak ATs. This was honestly, just in the tires alone, it is pretty much the whole reason why I bought it. Like, if I wanted to make my money back and then some, I'll just sell the tires. Like, that's how cheap I got this thing. I could almost damn near double my money off of just this right here. So there you can see a little bit of the cancer. Looks like the exhaust is new-ish, or just has a muffler, honestly. Still got, that. We do have some oil leaks that we will have to take care of, and there is the issue that this thing has. So she does need floor pans pretty bad. The engine bay, there is the controller for the lights. Let's go over to the driver's side. This is the worst part of it. The frame is rotted right at the cross member. So I have already talked to some people that are gonna link me up with some other people to get this fixed. So this is, you know, what is it? Object number one is get this frame fixed, so I know that the transmission isn't gonna fall out of it while I'm driving. Control arms look okay-ish. Has brand new shocks. A little bit more rust there that we're gonna have to clean up. Give it a little bit of paint. Let's see, the rear door panels look pretty good. This seat doesn't look torn from what I can see. Could use a little bit of love back here, but Sunday it will be getting the interior washed, and I'll show you guys the rest of the parts that came with it. So I kind of already had to like store it. I got just stuff everywhere for the Cobra. Like there's just so much parts for it that it's annoying. But starting off here, I think these are lug nuts. Yeah, just some black lug nuts. Heavy duty ball joints, sway bar. Some more off-road lights. We could probably use those as backup lights once we put a good set of bumpers on it. Hubs, spindles, new control arms, a heater core. We also got up there, I had to store some stuff up top, a AC condenser and a little bottle thing, and a new oil pan. So just in parts, I think the Jeep damn near paid for itself like 5 times over. I think it's going to be a fun little build, something that's cheap. I'm not looking to, go burn the world with this build or anything, or, be Mr. XJ or anything. I'm just trying to have fun. So this is kind of what I kind of tell people, always have money on standby. You never know what's going to pop up, and sometimes you just need a cheap little beater. This thing is perfect for driving around town, rock crawling at the mall, putting rubber duckies on your dash or whatever you're fucking into, because Jeep things, Jeep life, or just taking it out to the woods and just beating the ever-loving shit out of it. I got dogs, they love to go run around, so I have been getting a little bit more into hiking, and I've been kind of shying away from using my F-150 as the beater. So that's the workhorse. It does all the towing, it goes and picks up all the motors, and I've kind of just been wanting something small, light, that I can just get in, drive. I don't have to give 2 cares in the world about anything other than oil changes, maybe. As long as it's got oil, it'll just keep driving. And something I can just go out in the weekend, blow off some steam, go hang out with the fam out in the woods, or go off-roading. There's tons of trails out here in SoCal, so I think it was about time for me to start enjoying them. When I get the Mustang back, then we can go ahead and do some more Mustang stuff. But until then, I think I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of the Jeep life, and then see what that progresses into. So yeah, just wanted to go ahead and show you guys the new whip and see what you guys think. So let me know, put a comment down below, and if you want to see more of the Jeep XJ build, just let me know. Comment, subscribe, do all that good things. And if you want to see more of the dumbness that we're going to be doing to this, go ahead, do the same thing, and follow along. So I already posted 1 video on this. Still waiting on freaking paint. It's annoying. Once I get that paint, I can finish up the engine bay, toss the new motor in, and the new transmission and everything is just going to start popping in. Like, it's going to be go time on that thing. It's just going to go, and I'm going to literally work myself to death until this thing is running. So, because I'm probably going to die before it's running, because there's so much work to do. But yeah, so I'll catch y'all later. Just wanted to show you guys the new Jeep, and let me know what you think. Deuces.